Hello, you're welcome, and this lesson intends to help you know the meaning and how to use so far so good in a conversation. So far so good. So far so good is a phrase used to express satisfaction. When somebody says so far so good, that person means he or she is satisfied with how things are happening or how things are progressing up to a certain time or up to a particular time. If it is now, that person means he is satisfied or she is satisfied with how things are happening until now, or he is satisfied with how things are progressing up to this time. That's what you get from so far so good. We have examples that are going to help us see how you can use so far so good in a conversation. Let us start with the first one. It is very hard for her to do business with her lazy siblings, but so far so good. It is very hard for her to do business with her lazy siblings, but so far so good. A message we get from this is that although it is very difficult to do business with those lazy siblings, but up to this time, until this time, until now, things are going on well. Things are good. Meaning that this person that is doing business with the lazy siblings is satisfied with how things are happening, or is satisfied with how things are progressing. That is what we get from this sentence. Things are good up to this time, although it is very difficult, but up to this time. Not knowing what will happen later, but up to this time, things are going on well. Although it is difficult, but up to this time, things are going on well, or things are progressing well. Satisfied with how everything is going on, satisfied with the progress, satisfied with the development, satisfied with just how things are going on. Now let's go to our second example. Sometimes it can involve being asked about how you're doing, about how your business is doing, about anything, about how anything in your life is doing. And you can reply with so far so good to show that up to that time you're asked that question, things are going on well, or you are satisfied with how everything is going on. How's your family doing? If this is the question you're asked, how's your family doing? How's your family doing? If you respond with so far so good, it means you are satisfied with how your family is doing up to that time. You are satisfied with how everything in your family is happening up to that particular time you are being asked that question. So through these two examples, I hope you can now use so far so good in a conversation without any problem, and to try to see if you can really use it correctly in a conversation. You can just construct one sentence or two sentences, put them in the comment section, and I will go through them to see whether what you have done is correct or wrong, to see whether you have constructed them correctly or wrongly. Have a great time, and if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing so that you don't miss any upcoming lesson, any lesson that will be posted later on this channel.